Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Detroit Lions and the New York Giants. Punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Has this at the 6. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Cam Scannable on the ground. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Nix from the gun. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st down, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down right along the 30.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
It's Scannable on 2nd down. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and short. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Going on 4th. Here's Nix. Throw is caught by the back. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Well, that was a big 3-yard gain because instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets them the first.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now Nix. Short pass brought in. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that.
Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop them.
Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10. They're going play action. Young. Flushed out of the pocket. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Tyler Newman. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
Now, I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. You're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
They get 23 on that one, and that gives them 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he has the New York touchdown. The Giants parlay the interception into points. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Okay, ready?
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. First get on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions make it a one-score game. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Fox now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT. Will get it at the edge of the red zone as he goes out of the 20.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on. You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call, just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
4th down, Young throwing. That's cut beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
10 cycles.
Taken in by Williams outright. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Pick up the 2. Brings up
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Here's Young again. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
He will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Fairbairn now for the PAT. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they'll decline this and take the results.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has it at the 11. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Scatteroo now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offensive line fast.
No gain on the play.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatteroo. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
Buys time, rolling right. Connection made with his back deep downfield. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Nix to throw again. Down to the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants break the tie here in the first. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
Yeah, I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Sanders all set to send it away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
Down. Red, 38 seconds.
Now Young. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. That's complete to Sam Laporta. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
And leads to third down.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll throw, third and long. He has pushed over the middle. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 21-14, our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Out of the gun, Young. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10 from the 32. Young working from the gun. That's to Laporta again. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can come in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
We motion the tight end over.
Set.
To the air on 1st down. Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Set. Put.
Throw here, 3rd down. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. The defense rallied, they responded, and forced a 4th down. That's the type of long, sustained drives that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Return starts at the 9. Things going well so far. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. There's the fake. Here's Nix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Lions get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
Ready. 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 30. Ready.
Here's a design run. And they're not going to get him an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Giants get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the football. Run it.
1st and 10 from the 32. Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play good for 17 on a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
It's Nix out of the pistol. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Lions get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Yeah, I get it. Trying to add further juice and momentum. Throw that hammer. Throw that uppercut early. That hubris was their downfall as it sends them now right back to the sideline.
And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, that kind of gain may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on the next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. 4th down. Here's Young. Has his man. It's the Michigan rookie. That'll be the 1st and more. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. What a play to beat this defense on 4th down. 23 yards and a 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
3rd down run by Gibbs. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Okay.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Watch out. 60 red. 60 red. Black ultra.
Trying on this 4th down. It's Young. It's on target to Williams. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. He's got a gain of 6 there. Brought down by Paulson Adebo.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Looking to throw, Young. Chased out to his right. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Young to throw here on 3rd. Oh, brother, it's another interception. interception. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Kill, 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 kill.
Running with Scatterboot. A lot of space ahead. He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Giants grow their lead just before halftime.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants drive their lead to 11.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready. 38. Ready.
Quick slant. That's Williams. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Now the Lions calling timeouts. They're first. 2nd and 3 now.
At the 42-yard line.
Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down, Detroit.
Let's go. Green Jack. 52 blue.
It's Young. The throw here on 1st. Look at that power. Deep left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
A gain of 12. And the Lions first down.
Here's Young again. Short pass brought in. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Again, it's Young. That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Williams. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19.
From the red zone on 1st. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. This one misses the tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To the air yet again. Young. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Sanders all set to send it away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Young on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
And the Lions, first down.
Ready.
21 yards.
Yellow, 43.
First down,
Six.
Lions.
Mega. Fury. Yellow. Set. Go.
They're going play action. Young. Delivers another one to Williams. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, nothing very fancy about that. That's just a textbook curl route. I think they were running curl routes last century, and it's a play that works a high percentage of the time then, just like it did now.
To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's good. For our Lions, first down. A gain of 12.
Shotgun snap now to Young.
First down.
Checks it down to Gibbs. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's looking for his back, Jahmyr Gibbs there. And that brings up third down.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll throw third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for Detroit first down.
First and 10.
From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. Brings up third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
On third down, it's Young. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Out of the gun, Young. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Conversion.
Young's throwing for it. And they get the two-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now.
Lions 25. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Starting at the 10. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here's a look for Nix. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. When you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Pulled in by his back, Scatteroo. And he's brought down at the line.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check down outlet on short throws.
The throw left side finds Johnson. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Defense followed the ball perfectly on that zone read and close in on him for a loss. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Nix from the gun. Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Captain.
Shotgun snap to Nix. To the end zone, but incomplete. He couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for 3rd down.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Kill.
Nix trying to sneak it. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Giants make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Bo Nix touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants make it a 10-point ball game. Sanders all set to send it away. Returnable from the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Young. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Let's go.
Young looking to throw. Screen here for Gibbs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, this is the type of game you've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
So So now here's 3rd and 5.
Ready.
Young working from the gun. Throw left side, complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
Set, put. Set.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Trying to find a cutback upfield, but nothing doing. They take him down for a loss.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they pick him off again. Greg Newsome has it. And the Giants get it back on the final play of the quarter. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Giants with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. This is Scannaboo, left side. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Nix off the play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. There's the fake. Here's Nix. And Johnson once more. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
On 1st down, this is Scannaboo. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Bombers, bombers, bombers. Ready.
Throwing here, Nix. Short pass brought in. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
Scatterboo here on the toss. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Joe. Oh, my second.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And Scatterboo on 3rd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down the distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field. That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Returning it from the 4. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's going to take this return out of bounds. 1st and 10 from the 32.
Let's go. 60 red.
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. That one going to go against the D. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Shotgun snap now to Young. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
And the Lions first down.
It's Young to throw here on 1st. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. 2-minute warnings there to help them, but still need 2 scores and just have that lone timeout left.
Ready.
From the red zone now. Finds Isaac Tislan, complete. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
First and goal.
Sticking in the air, it's Young. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now within 1 score in the 4th. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions get it back to within 6.
Lions 32. Jack Box to kick off for the Lions.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. And the defense choosing not to let the 2-minute warning arrive just yet. They're going to call time. 2:06 left in our contest.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Caught for big yards on the right side. At the 20. Oh, this big guy is moving. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a two-possession game here in the fourth. Right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for two. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Out of the gun, Young. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And the Giants take over on his 5th interception of the season.